Good morning, people. What's going on? Welcome to the easy stream. We hang out in this fish room and everything is easy all the time. Never any problems. Exactly. Going on. All right. Lights are just coming on this tank. Gonna do a water change on this. Salt water mixed up. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know if it's gonna help, but good morning. What's going on? I see Bionic Bigfoot is here. I lost my chat. Window liquor number 5. What's up, dude? Kind of hard to see in there, huh? A lot of glare. The light is just now cresting, turning on. You can see me. Hi. All right, Window Liquor. What's up, man? How you doing? Andy Carson.
Window Liquor 532 said, "Let's get salty."
Get salty. That's right. Andy Carson. Good morning, everyone listening with earbuds and not in chat. Well, good morning, Andy. Thanks for listening. Elite Menagerie Habitats. This time I'm going to be able to watch somebody else do water changes and work on their tanks, and I'm not in the shop. This is relaxing. Well, that's good. I'm glad you could join us for the relaxing Sunday that it always is.
JMac1 said, "Good morning, weirdos."
Coffee. Good morning, weirdo. What's going on? I'm going to unplug. Oh! Yeah. Cancer filter. I am going to move the camera off to the side here. Forward. Out of the way. Hopefully.
That's lovely, that is.
Yeah. You're off to the side here, good enough? Alright, I think that's good enough. And take some coffee. Steps.
Scaly Granny said, "Good morning, Jason and everyone."
Jenny Lynn, what's up? Good morning.
Bruiser CB said, "Good morning, Jason."
Yo, Bruiser, what's up, man? Good morning, good morning. Alright, so let me see. We dump out protein skimmer, and it's nasty, whatever. Open than I do. Take a little scrubby to it. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Right. So, what's new in the fish room? A whole lot, actually. Nothing new since last week. Figured I gotta get in here and take care of this. Reason I really need coffee this morning. Other than that, yeah.
Window Liquor 532 said, "All bells and whistles working.
Heck
It's
yeah.
working, it's working."
It's working.
Bionic Bigfoot
My hands are
FOTY
working.
said, "WTF are we doing morning, Jason?"
What the F are we doing? Cleaning a fish
Select
tank.
Pet said, "Good ol' YouTube, no notification and says no one is live.
Aw,
Had to come hunting for you."
figures. Figures. Maybe I'm not live. Figment of your imagination. Do quick. Gotta do the water. I pre-mixed this water yesterday, so I should have enough fresh water. I also mixed up water for flounders. So yeah, last night was Soul Aquatics' auction to benefit Skipper and his
Elite
wife.
Menagerie Habitat said, "My 90-gallon saltwater exploded a few weeks ago.
No.
Nightmare. May your saltwater maintenance go smoothly.
Yeah, thanks.
And hello, all. Have a swimmingly super Sunday.
Indeed. But yeah, man, that's got to be rough. I've never had a tank explode. Knock on wood. I never want to. Alright, that's probably as good as that's going to get. So let me start draining water. Oh. Yeah, so hopefully people got some stuff at that auction last night. I got some merch. I dropped in for a little bit. Bought a hat and a towel. Didn't get any fish. I was tempted. Resisted the temptation. Oh, speaking of Elite Menagerie Habitats, you're still here. Yeah, yeah.
Bionic Bigfoot-FOTY said, "Is that tank still leaking?"
No, I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen any
Elite
water.
Menagerie Habitats said my advice. Don't buy big rimless tanks.
Oh, yeah.
The Punks card auction was fire.
That's cool. Yeah, I can imagine.
Scaly Granny said those hats and towels looked good.
Right, I got myself one. One of each. But anyway, Elite Menagerie Habitats. Yeah, I know we spoke, well, a little while ago about those Pseudomugil cyanodorsalis. You know, I'm still looking for those. So if you ever see them, let me know. And freshwater flounders. Wouldn't mind getting some more of them either. So if you got a beat on how to get that stuff, let me know, please. Definitely put an order in for that. Trying to clear up. Not as bad as it normally. Yes.
Window Liquor 532 said, "I'm sorry I'm out of the loop. What action?"
There was an auction last night on Skull Aquatics' channel, Curtis. And it was benefit Skipper's wife. Things that, you know, going through. Brain cancer, man. Not sound fun. Face shaper. Oh my god. I should probably unplug this. Last time I did something with that thing. Big pain to get the magnets back on. Nice, first try. Woo! Phone. Oh. So yeah, what do we got on the agenda today? Do a little maintenance here, a little maintenance there. I have a 5-pack.
Elite Menagerie Habitat said, "I have a 5-pack at the shop on the Cyans. I have Indian Soul Flounder coming next week, and Pseudopellucidus, the transparent blue eye rainbow, next week too."
Wow. 5-pack, you have cyanodorsalis at your shop right now? Are they freshwater? Or are they brackish? Curious, just curious. Good to know. Your fish. Good morning, good morning. Miss you. Yeah, so do a quick water change here. That's draining. Be able to get the barrel over there. Not too much problem. Oh. Oh, oh God. $20 gallons of water, man. This is heavy. See. Okay. 5-pack at the shop, man. I gotta get them. I've been looking for cyanodorsalis for a long time now. Blue back, blue eye. Alice. Check it out. Oh, there. Two more over here. You guys always come out whenever the ground gets disturbed. Little vampires. Dust. The water. The chat stopped working? Talking. One or the other. Oh, see that? Bruiser. How comes I'm not hearing it? Oh.
Congratulations, Bruiser
Oh, there it
CB,
goes.
on the membership milestone.
Long time.
Bruiser CB has been an extraordinary aquarist for 34 months.
Congrats, man. Nice. Beginning to wonder if he's going to say anything about it. Thank you, Bruiser. That is awesome. And I did upload the
Congratulations,
36
Bionic
month
Bigfoot, FOTY,
icon.
on the membership milestone. Bionic Bigfoot, FOTY, has
Bodie.
been an extraordinary aquarist for 27 months.
Congrats, man.
Congratulations, Scaly Granny, on the membership milestone. Scaly Granny has been an extraordinary aquarist for 35 months.
Right on. That's awesome. Congrats, congrats. And thank you. We're almost at the end here. Water changer. Salt is good. Nice. Probably good enough. A little bit more. Okay. Set that there for now. Off. Grab the pump. Right there. Here. A little, but we're good. Get out.
Scaly Granny said, Color Guppies bought some nice fish last night.
I saw him in the auction. I'm bidding on stuff too. It's good. That's cool. Goes back up. This barrel of salt water is going to be empty. Then I'm going to fill it up with fresh water and mix up the stuff. Get on the other tank on this rack. Like,
Elite Menagerie Habitat said, didn't like me earlier, but if you scroll back, I updated you on the website sale going on today, and the Cyan Salinity boss.
awesome. Not seeing it. I bet you. Hang on. I wonder if it got quashed by YouTube. D. D. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Last thing you said, you have 5-pack at your shop. There. Yeah, I don't. Must have gotten squashed. I don't see it. You would mind? Wouldn't mind. Yeah, it didn't come through. So maybe YouTube killed it, or I made you a moderator, so
Elite Menagerie Habitat said, no worries. The Cyans are at 1.004 salinity and running an online sale. Use code SUNDAY15 and save 15%. Shipping to you is under $15 overnight UPS.
that's cool.
Windowlicker532 said, I didn't catch it. It didn't come up.
Yeah. Sometimes YouTube just washes things right off the bat. What's? I didn't see a website come through. You are local to me though. Really not that far away. I'd be able to pick them up. Let me make sure I'm not overflowing any tanks before I get all sidetracked. All right, we're good. We're good. Water's still going in. Cool, cool. Sec.
Elite Menagerie Habitat said, www.elitemenageriehabitats.com.
I found it. Perfect. Sweet. Shipping is not free. Take a look at this in a sec. Let me finish. Cool. I have more water than I have room in the fish tank. So better problem to have than not enough water for the fish tank. long as that end doesn't. Yeah. Yes. Yes, the temperature changed. Hang on a second. Got alarms, bells and whistles. Put away this pump. Try and rinse some of the salt off of it. Yeah, I hear you. Okay. Here and shut that thing up. Just telling me I got temperature dropped. Low 74. Which, you know, it's bound to happen. Dennis Christensen, good morning, good morning. Hello, good morning. Whip kept me up late last night. Bad influence, man. Bad influence, that Whip guy. Alright, let me dump this water out. Salt. Over here. And rinse off some of the salt. That. Dump this out. Set it down. Killing me, man. Alright. That, let me plug this back in. Chooch. Choochin. Choochin. Or chooch. Choochin. This. Algae. Right back. The surface skimmer. Skimmed up some algae. A little too much. Up. Stay with me, magnets. Nope. 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 Up. Screwed up. Play with magnets. Damn it. Everything is always easy, guys. Forget that. You're on the easy stream. Oh, all right. Let me get flashlight. Hands off here. My nose will not stop itching ever. Ah. Alright, what I need. Oh, I got it. I need something that's not magnetic. This, let me think about it. How did I do it last time? I did just trial and error. Do I have pliers? My needle nose pliers, are they magnetic? Find them. They are magnetic. Damn it. These, I don't know, you can see what I'm trying to do here. And in between these two tanks here, I was putting these magnets to hold this. This might work. Chopsticks. Or I have these aluminum. I think these are aluminum. Copy stick. And these magnetic? They are magnetic. What? Doesn't help.
Bionic Bigfoot-FOTY said a little tape will help.
Little tape. Find a tape. Alright, hang on. You guys gotta move over here a sec. Jacked up. Working. That one on. Bar one? I don't know. I think if I grab that. Hitman. Not easy. Ah! I have something that's not magnetic, damn it. This magnet, these are all magnetic because they're being held by magnets. Question is, it's ow, damn you. All right, I'm gonna lose my mind in a second here. Question is this center.
Window Licker 532 said, if I had to use chopsticks for food, I would be a hungry person. LOL.
Yeah. Fork is a far superior.
Bionic Bigfoot -OTY said like watching someone play the game Operation.
And lose. Damn it. This is Alright. The heck out of my way. Can I pin it to the other stupid magnet? That one goes there. That one there. One here. Okay, all three. Got it, it's working from the start. Only that smart. Alright. Got it. Don't touch it. Jeez Louise. Oh, that was fun. Alright. Calling it done. Working. It's working. Alright, let's leave that alone. In hindsight, I just know that I have to do that. Just wasn't that hard. But apparently I just wasn't smart enough to figure that out. Okay.
Bionic Bigfoot -FOTY said, and don't look at it.
That's right, don't look at it.
Elite Menagerie Habitats said, yes, sir? Did you summons me with a Jeez Louise?
I
LOL.
did. Sorry. I did. Alright, we got that done. Now.
Window Licker 532 said I play that game all the time at work.
Oh,
The
yeah?
big truck has lane detection. If you touch the lines, it makes that sound like the game. How annoying.
Alright, what am I doing? We were going to look at that website. Measuring habitats and see.
Congratulations, Pepland Creek Aquatics, on the
Hey, Pep.
membership milestone.
What up?
Pepland Creek Aquatics has been an extraordinary aquarist for 35 months.
Congrats, man. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Desktop. Alright, let's.
Elite Menagerie Habitats said, if you are on the site, click on availability first, and that'll reduce you to everything that's in stock at the store.
Show 'em all. Take me, Corey's. Some red. Honest. Missing it? Try not to. Bada bing. Shows a way to search for what I want. Actually, just. Hey, adult voice. I have 2 currently. Might have to make a trek over to your shop. Here we go. Door set.
Elite Menagerie Habitat said, "Look at you scrolling through the addiction. Head to the left-hand side, click Freshwater Fish, and then you'll see all the categories. If you click on rainbows, it'll take you right to cyans."
See what other rainbows you got. You got Gertrude's, RO4s. That's cool. Adas. Well, I'm gonna, shipping. Where? Shipping. 5. Got 100. Not that many. Shipping.
Elite
Check out.
Menagerie Habitat said, "The price sucks, I know. Between tariffs and freight cost, it's getting out of hand."
Yeah, I know. Plus, these are pretty rare fish, so I would expect them not. But honestly, I don't. I mean, the. I mean, I'm pretty close to you, like in Allentown, so a half-hour drive to your shop. Shipping. I say it.
Elite Menagerie Habitat said, "I can give you the discount in person as well. Just remind me."
Yeah, That's what let me check out something.
Congratulations, Greg Guppy Guy, on the membership milestone.
Hey.
Greg Guppy Guy has been an extraordinary aquarist for 35 months.
Congrats, dude.
Scaly Granny said, road trip.
Road trip. All right, you were closed Monday, Tuesday. Okay, cool. Perfect. Month of August, we were closed on Sunday. Okay. Hey, too. Which explains why you're home. Watching media water changes. All right, cool. I might have to take a trip down there Wednesday, I guess is your 11 till 7. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll have to grab Kirk and see what he's doing. Trek down there. Yeah, cool. Save those silent doors.
Window Licker 532 said some advice on lane detection devices is make sure to keep the sensors clean. It can make engine lights come on, or make it freak out if bugs are on it.
Yeah. Good advice, man. Good advice. All right. We are now finished with saltwater water change. Let me. Oh, you guys can have a water. But I am going to bring some coffee. Grab equilibrium. I am going to put in 2 scoops.
Elite Menagerie Habitat said, I'll mark them sold.
Wait.
Heading up there in a few to check in everybody and feed the fishies. Then
Nice.
off to Music Fest.
Oh yeah, good luck with that. Fest is happening. It is pretty big, pretty famous, I guess, pretty big festival now. Pennsylvania has this music fest every year. A lot of pretty big names up to it. Last time I went there, I saw Casey and the Sunshine Band. That was like eons ago. I was in my 20s. I mean, I've gone to Music Fest a few times, but man, it is just too hot. Too many people.
Elite Menagerie Habitat said, I don't people well, but friends want to foodie themselves, and I'm down for that part.
That's true. There is a lot of good food there, too. When I was a kid, my grandmother used to live, like, right down there. Like, 2 blocks away. Under that hill-to-hill bridge there. Go up that road a little bit. There's, like, some, I don't know, I guess townhomes or whatever they are. Grandmother used to live right there. So we used to go hang out at her house. Music Fest. Walk down there. In September, usually when the Keystone Clash was happening in that same spot is the Celtic Classic. Now since there's no Keystone Clash this year, I actually go to that. Celtic Classic is fun. They have like the Highland Games where they do all this stuff, like the crazy stuff like sheaf toss where they throw this sack basically or try to get it over this bar and they keep raising the bar. Then they do the caber toss. All the good stuff. The marching band. They have like the bagpipe marching thing. You're marching up and down the field. And then like, what is it? The one year we were watching, it was funny. We were all like standing, I was in the beer line. And they were marching up and down the field. And when they were done marching up and down the field, they just marched right on over to the beer line and just kept playing the whole time in the beer line. Until everyone, like the last person got the beer, is like the last person that stopped playing. Pretty funny. And they had the exhibit on like the herding dogs. That was cool too. Showing them how they were herding ducks. Dogs got all the ducks in a barrel. I'm easily entertained. Cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Celtic Fest, I think. I'm gonna avoid the music fest though. Hey, it's just too freaking hot. It is too hot. I was out there this morning taking a dog out, and it was already hot, and it was 7 a.m. Ugh. Yesterday I was out too. In the sun, man, it was brutal. Oh. Okay. Minute or so on it. Put a lid on it. Down here. Dun dun dun. Over you guys down. Hang on, you're going for a ride. You Mr. Festivum. Matter of fact, I think I got this Festivum at your shop. I think I got 3 of them. Sold them all. Everyone else. All right, let's. Man, I never cleaned out the test tubes. Cool. That real quick. Heard anything? Water testing. Oh. Sure. Okay. One thing's for sure is I'm going to need more coffee. One, two. All right. This here for now. Knock it over. No. I have no idea. All right, I am going to unplug filter. Dun dun dun. Let's start the water. But what I should do, test the TDS real quick. Okay. Air first. Try and get all this Gather.
Window Licker 532 said, now that most of the BBA is gone, what kind of plants could you grow on that nice piece of wood? Have you had any luck with some kind of moss?
That's a good question. I do think there is a change I do want to make here. Because I've noticed that the leaves on the Anubiuses keep getting like algae, like brown algae. See, I want to adjust the layer down a notch. Take like another power off. Start it up a little bit later. I don't know. I don't know. I think, well, now that we've used remineralized water, like I should be able to theoretically keep different plants than what I've been keeping. I don't know. Oh, I never took the TSs. Said I was gonna and didn't. $330. 330. Nice, yep. 09, 20, 26. Alright, stuff. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what other plants I can put in there. Calibrate. I don't know. Moss, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I do have some moss, like, actually in this. But I don't know. I'd have to glue it. Anagar. Surprise anywhere with those vinegar. On here. Nitrates. Up. I mean, so far the only real plants I keep are Crips and Anubius. Anubius in this tank, kind of sketchy. Should put Crips in there. I mean, Crips do well. Yeah, anyway. Down 7 minutes.
Subdu FL Treasure Detecting said,
Ew.
hit that like button, it's free.
Indeed. And good morning. Hearing noise. Test these phosphates. Time for some coffee. There is, I mean, like a sprig of bulbitis in there that just, oh. Dude, that bulbitis, man, was one
Congratulations,
of the coolest plants I had.
EODA Jeff Kane, on the
Yo,
membership milestone.
Kane.
EODA Jeff Kane has been an extraordinary aquarist for 34 months.
Congrats, man. And good morning. You made it. All right. Testing, testing, testing. We got 5 minutes on that test. 3 minutes. Plenty of time. So, upstairs and refresh this coffee. Right back. Won't go anywhere. All right. Back. Still draining. 2.5 minutes. Testing. Here, Gertrude's. My Illuminatus tank. That is definitely. Must have taken a ride down to the lower tank. Probably did that.
Window Licker 532 said, Brain fart. This tank screams time-lapse vid. How many pics do you have the tank and its progress? Song on the vid. Gonna fly now.
I have to go through a whole bunch of streams. See. Definitely not leaking anymore. Oh. Water anywhere. Seconds. Checking that sump. 33 long, man. I gotta get in there after this. Clean this up. Hang on the back filter is barely even moving. Sponge filter's choked up. We'll be getting into that in a minute. Yeah, I mean, we could, once we get, take a look. We can do a side-by-side current day versus, we can go all the way back. Find something. That flender's getting big. On my hand there. I saw, was it yesterday I fed them? I fed them yesterday. And, all three. Eat on the fourth one. Find that fourth one, I'd be happy. You guys are masters of hidings. Get down to it, we might have time. Get this stuff taken care of. Almost done. Oh! 0.50 on the phosphates. Wow, that's climbing. Nitrates are 4.5 and 4. Oh, 0.5. Right.
Window Liquor 532 said, I heard that song once played by a 55-piece fireman band in a hockey arena.
Jeez.
Wow, the acoustics was amazing.
Sounds
You
like
didn't
it.
hear it, you felt it.
That's cool. Thanks, screens. Yeah. And we are pretty much at the line. What's going on here? Cord all jacked up. Those. Doesn't want to roll. Dun dun dun. Whatever. Because that's going to get for now. Alright, who's giving me this alert? Is it still the saltwater tank? Probes come out. A second. Nope. Must be sticking out. They are sticking out of the water. One of the probes. Get in there! Good enough. Stop blinking like that. Yeah, I don't know. Stop blinking. I need the pump. in. Well, that's filling up. Come in here real quick. Might be time to change that phosphate removing pad too, because it's been a little while. There we are. Nitrates are down. 4.0, which is probably the lowest.
Natural Aquarium said, "Good morning, everyone."
Good morning, good morning. ESs are floating around here. Nitrates were real high, they started dropping, now they're climbing again. So I am going to clean that filter. Stick a new phosphate removing pad in there. It's been it's been like a little while. It's been long enough. This can be close. Oh my god. Water run out. Mess. Well, that's filling. I'll clean this up. Let's remove this. Clean this phosphate pad up, and I'm going to use it as a template to cut the other one. Seems to work out well that way. Yeah, looks like that needs to be changed. It's been in there for a decent amount of time. It served its purpose. Kind of nice is every other time I've cleaned this, it was just nothing but filled with blackbeard and like remnants. Now it doesn't seem like it's doing that. And we might have, I think we might have won the battle here. Can only hope. Cleaning the sponge.
That's lovely, that is.
Yes. This piece. All right. Phosphate removing pad. Scissors. I can do this while we're sitting right here. Old pad. This and that at the same time. Dry. Skinnier than normal. All right, buddy. Hear ya. Hear ya, buddy. Hold on. can only do one thing at a time here. Not let my hands. This is probably beeping now because the temperature changed. Alright, that's that. Shut that up, it's driving me crazy. Yep, temperature's now dropped to 75. Low 75. Alright, phosphate removing pad goes back in. This in here. You know this is not gonna work. You're gonna have to beat it with a hammer. Next time. Let me move pump out the way. Pump there. Cool. Take this. Oh. Okay. So we're ready for more water whenever. Let's try. Turn it on. See what. Plug it in. Did you expect it to work? I know I did. Hang on. I'm gonna grab my little trusty old hammer. Come on now. Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Ugh. Come on, you stupid thing. Cannot seem to get this. Some water on here. Now it's working. Feel it. Yay! Of course, I had to make a disgusting mess everywhere, as is tradition. I don't know why that impeller never wants to start, but it's annoying. All right. What do I do with? Oh. So much for not spilling water everywhere. Kicked this thing and knocked water all over the floor. Oh, it's a good thing I'm on concrete. All right, you go back in there. Okay, we're good. Good. Yay! Okay. Naki from Richards Mineral, which come from you. Nice. YouTube. As YouTube doesn't like it. Oh, yeah, because Liquor. Good morning, Liquor. Probably thinks you're being inappropriate. Down to there, yeah. All right. I'm going to call this pretty much done on this tank. Oh, that's what I want to do. Change the lighting. Since we're standing right here. National Rice Pudding Day. In case you needed to know that. Popped up on my phone. What am I looking for? Oh. Move all light, so I gotta turn my Bluetooth on. Okay. Sunrise is at 15:30. 3:30. Reaches its peak at 5. Sunset is at. That's where we'll leave it. Increase the light ever so slightly. Maybe it'll take care of some of that algae. The browning on these leaves. Tech did a Whips World episode. What? Whips famous. All right. Tubi. Alright, cool. All my Corey spawn in mass moss. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this tank clean. Maintain for another week. Put this back on auto. Go over this way. Oh, Jesus. Set you guys up here for a sec. This is my rainbow fish tank. Long. Currently a mess. Definitely needs some love. Alright, where are we at? The filter back here is just faster. To oops, kept that part. Sponge in there. Sponge in here. Gnarly. Let me clean this real quick. I gotta clean these the sponge filters too that are in that tank. And the glass. choke up. Alright, that's that. You can see if we got this working. Put this back. Forward. What's going on? There we go. Alright. That's gonna be a mess, but whatever. Port. We're here. Sorry. Sorry. Hitting this tank. Well, choked up. The only other thing I gotta do is clean this power head. We're gonna have to clean that in a sec here, but bear with me. Clean these sponge filters real quick. This one is like, this one's like incredibly choked up. Holy cow. This is the fine filter too. Aquarium Co-op filter. Sponge filter. Alright. I think we got it as good as it's going to get. Oy, oy, oy. You guys come over here for a sec. You here. Here. Okay. That's that. Now, camera, to clean the glass real quick, which I think this. I'll just see. Do a water change. That little fish. Let me start the water change. Oh. Everybody getting this mole. Let me should probably unplug this. Need to get on that side. The you guys can move a little bit more this way.
Bruiser CB said, "There's that big, beautiful rock."
I was gonna say, I was wondering if you were gonna point that out. Incredible rock. Oh, there we go. Oh. Think. Put it all back together. It's still working, it just was kind of slow. This is just a small impeller too. Impeller, what do you call it? Power head. Okay. I think that's probably as good as we're gonna get with this water change for now. I start to other filter dragging. He's behind here.
Scaly
Hey.
Granny said, Jason, have you decided on any other fish possibilities you want?
Well, I just saw that the Elite Menagerie Habitats has some cyanidorsis that I've been looking for a while, so I'm probably gonna pick up a bunch of them. Try and start that colony again. And this time, I'm not gonna make the mistake of putting them in with my flounders, because I honestly think that's what caused the collapse of the colony. I think those flounders were eating either the fry or the eggs. Because once I put the colony in with the flounders, my egg production gathering just went to like nothing. The hatch rates went all that good stuff. I don't know. Might have something to do with that. So I think I just keep them in a tank by themselves. Did they originally? Other than that, man, I gotta get my pseudos back up, man. Yeah. Working there. Going. That's working. Working. Cool.
Window Licker 532 said, Speaking of big, beautiful rocks, have you seen any at work lately?
I've been working on this job in the city where they're replacing the water main. So I haven't seen anything in a while. Before that, I was on this big sinkhole project that was in a basin. I saw a bunch of limestone. That was about it. But no, nothing too good. Limestone's not really all that great for aquariums, in my opinion. Well, you want to buffer your water, right? Buffer it higher. The hardness up. The limestone will eventually degrade. All right. I've had these rainbows for quite a while now, since the first clash that I went to, which was, what, 2021? Vendor room was that like just one little, where they have the talks? That was the vendor room. Bought a bag of these dudes as fry. Remember, they were.
Scaly Granny said, I would like to start a few different Corridoras groups again.
That would be cool.
I really enjoyed breeding those.
I've never really had any success breeding Corys, but my water's pretty hard, so it doesn't surprise me. Water change on that. Only one other thing that I really need to do. I can hear it in one that as out. Put the clean the glass. Corys would be cool. There are L397s in here, two of them. I guess they're both males because they're both caved up. So, if I get some more, I don't think anything's going to happen with them. Yeah, Bozemanii. What were the other ones? They were Alani, that's what they were. Bozemanii, Alani. I think that's it. was a rando that was giving me big color guppies too. It was a Ronnie and Jaya. I can't remember. I don't know if he's still in here. They looked like very similar to the Allen eyes, so
Window Licker
I never
532
tell them
said,
apart.
"Is the fry rack ready to go? I think
No.
the sump maybe needs some tweaking."
Fry rack is not. Well, the fry rack is good to go. Sump is doing fine. And are you talking about this one? Everything's working fine here. The only thing I got to do is clean out. Starting to see that the even water's getting underneath here. Have to clean that out, but other than that, just adding more water every once in a while. It's getting low. The bottom tank is this sticker right here. Should be. It should not be above that. Let's put it that way. Because if it is above that, then it starts. No power goes out or something. It'll overflow that bottom tank. Other than that, this is ready to go. I don't think anything you really need to do to this. Clean it. Okay. The other thing is this system. This needs to up and running. See. All right, let me go. Sump here. This one pump. Pretty sure.
Congratulations, Foxy's Fishers,
Hey.
on the membership milestone. Foxy's Fishers has been an extraordinary aquarist for 34 months.
Congrats. Nice.
Foxy's Fishes said, "Good morning, Jason."
Good morning. All right. Anyway. The impeller on this is making some noises, so I'm guessing it's probably got snails in it. Should do is plug it, turn on while I'm. Then get my tray. I got so much junk in the way. Some of this crap. Let me get my tray. Where's my tray? Tray! What did I do? Oh, here it is. Now, some things I did that were smart was hook these up, quick disconnects. What do you call them? Unions. Just pull this out and maintain it. The last time, I think, right? Filling water over there. That comes off. This whole thing comes off. There we go. Good. I'm gonna see. Last time this impeller was filled with snails. Maybe I'm tripping. No. Backwards. What's going on here? There we go. Only I was smarter. Alright, so this isn't the problem.
Window Licker 532 said, maybe throw it in the sink and see if it is making the noise.
Yeah, that's an idea. Problem is I'd have to disconnect this whole thing. I don't know if I want to go through that route. The other issue is that sometimes this is what I'm hearing making the noise, is these balls. What I should do is make sure that this water bridge is too. Some could use actually this tank. Probably stand to get a water change. Why don't we do that real quick? Yeah. Yeah. Start that. End on that. Whoa. Clean this glass on here too. It's been a long time since I've cleaned this glass. Where is my other glass? What do you call it? Bag float. Okay. Put the wrong end in the water. That would have been a bad idea.
Fish Dreams said, Bala Duna Duna.
Ala Duna Duna! Morning, Fish. Kitty paw prints on the glass. I wonder how that got there. Yo, where you going, buddy?
Natural Aquarium said, hard to beat the combination of barbs and loaches in a good-sized tank.
This is true. Dennis and Barbs are in here.
Whip's World said,
Oh, no.
hiya, beautiful
He's
people.
here.
Let's get tanked.
Good morning, Whip. This would probably work better That metal one gets all bent. Needs to be replaced. Never have. Acrylic. Seems to work better, honestly. Except on this. Stick my arm in there. Glass is thick. Not like ow, that hurt. All right, open up there. I'm just gonna stand on this real quick. Pull my sleeve up. Just got a razor blade. That stays in there.
Whip's World said, "My brain feels too big for my skull, and not in a good way."
What were you doing? That like a hangover kind of thing, or brain is too big? Check out the big brain on Whip. All right. Down here a little bit. So much for my arm of water. Managed to get it soaking wet. All right, that's good. A little bit. Close these. A little bit. And get the hose in here. This way. All right.
Whip's World said, I feel like it might explode.
Uh-oh.
Let's hope it's just too much brown liquor and not actually looking to spray gray matter all over the living room.
There you go. Sounds like somebody was up late. Drinking. With a feeling. All right, I'm going to fill up the sump over. Oops, I got help if I valve on. And we were pinched right there. Missed. Doubles. Honestly. Cool. A lot of air in there. Okay. Sump has been refreshed. On it. That. This can go up here for now. Closed. A little bit longer. Halfway. Black in here. Get what I missed. Oh.
Whip's World said, Damn it, man. I know I've asked this before, but what size tank is that?
125.
It looks like it might be a 6-footer, but
It is.
optical illusions are common in this format.
I agree. I agree. But yes, it's a 6 foot 125. I think it's 2 foot by, I don't know, foot. I don't know. Whatever the dimensions of 125 are. 6 foot long now. Right. Yeah, I think that's good. Clean the glass when I'm done. A little bit longer.
Fish Dreams said the rainbow shark is exceptionally beautiful.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I like that guy. His name's Roy. Glow shark. Genetically altered being. And it's one of those things, man, I don't know. Not a big fan of that. Doing that, but reminder to me that even though genetically modified organism, he didn't have much say in it, and he just wants to live his life. So I respect that. Although me buying him probably, promotes the whole thing, but at the end of the day, I don't think he knows. Genetically modified. Fish trying to survive. Drain a little bit more. Have a mark on the side of the tank over here. About an inch above that mark. So we'll let it drain. Let it drain. Yeah, these baller sharks are getting huge. That one's big. Even those Denison barbs are getting.
Whip's World said I might be in trouble then. I have recently grabbed a few Denison barbs for a 150-gallon, but it's a high, not a standard, and only a 48 by 24 footprint. I hope that's enough swim space.
4 foot. That's for Denison barbs, yeah. That's like the footprint of a 75. Probably bigger. What'd you say it was? Look at it. Oh, 150. 448 by 24. Yeah, okay. How tall is that, man? That's got to be a tall tank, right? I mean, a 90 that I have is the exact same footprint as a 75, except it's just taller. Fits on a 75-gallon stand. I don't know. That'd be a tall tank, man. 60 gallons on top of the 90. And that's a 4-foot tank. Thing's got to be like 6 foot tall, man. I'm gonna sneeze. There's gonna be dog murdering people.
Fish Dreams said I would like more variety in my 125, but my melon barbs multiplied. And 12 rainbows.
Melon barbs multiplied and 12 rainbows. That's cool. Cool. All right, I think we are below mark. What's up? Hey. Oi. All right, cool. And let's fill her back up. Fill her up. Here, clean this. Kitty paw prints that are on here. Whoa! That's one thing you gotta worry about. Bala sharks are like the most skittish
Whips
fish
World
I've ever
said
seen.
150 highs are deeper than 75s and 90s by 6 inches.
Oh, okay.
24 instead of 18.
Gotcha.
But they are high at 30 inches tall.
30 inches
Dreams. Rainbows are spectacular. I had one that hit about 7 inches.
What kind of rainbow are we talking about? Rainbow sharks? Rainbow like fish? Try to turn off the basement and see. But anyway, rainbow shark over here. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, turn off the bottom racket. Anyway, saying the bala sharks. They're very skittish fish. There was a point when I had them in a tank. I think it was a 75, might have been a 50, before they got into this tank. And all the fish that I had that were dither fish, decibar. Those are decibars, man. They just kept killing each other. They would just harass one barb until it died, and then they would pick another barb and just harass that barb until it died, until finally there was only one left. But anyway, without the dither fish, man, these fish were like, I don't know, bala sharks were ready to like jump out of a tank anytime they saw a shadow. Under yellow rainbows, Melania, Herbert Axelrodi. Nice. Herbert Axelrod. um, hang on. I don't need it. No tank here anymore. Cool. That light. Do. How much of this actually seeing now? Phone. Awful dark.
Whips World said, Jason, have you watched any of the Ohio fish rescue stuff? Bala sharks.
Recently.
If you give them a 20-foot, 1,800-gallon Bellagio tank, get huge.
Yeah.
He had some that were pushing 18 inches, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. There's a aquarium store around me, down in a couple towns over, Quakertown, and they had a pretty big display tank that had some bala sharks in there that were like, whoa, that thing is huge. But this dude right there, he's getting pretty freaking big. I mean, that long, no longer. But yeah, like I said, they get very skittish. I have to be careful walking near this tank in the dark, because they will flip out and hurt themselves. It's one of the reasons why I didn't put that big rock or the big log in here. I went in the other tank. Probably get some more. I have one. Buenos Aires tetra left. Looking so all bent up. Kick over here. Turn the pump back on. Unit. Cleaning. Time. Yep. Way. And then we'll turn the pumps back on. All right. I got it. Sucks. Buckets of salt here. Okay. All right. Here. Cool. There.
Window Licker 532
There.
said, "Is the audio working? It's gone quiet."
Can you hear me?
Whip's World said I have the same issue with my black arowana. When I was growing him out, he spazzed, and I think he broke his back. He seems okay, but he's definitely kinked. Skittish fish are a treat to keep.
Hang on. No, I was muted. Okay. Weird. I was talking, but yeah, like I was trying to say that sometimes I muted myself to blow my nose because I sneezed, and sometimes it just doesn't come right back on. So weird. Anyway, I was saying that the pumps are working, making a little bit of a noise, but I think that's more of a. Probably check the outflow.
Window Licker 532 said, "There you are."
Yeah, I was muted. I muted myself and then didn't come back on. So it is what it is. All right, so we're gonna let this tank run. Water changes are done. stirred up.
Skipper's Aquarium said, "Hello,
Yo.
everyone."
What's up, Skip? Just about to end the stream here, dude. 20 after. Yeah. Water change on saltwater tank on the 75 test. Oh, that's what we're. I have to dig. I have to dig that up. Work on that. Before and after. 75 with the Blackbeard. Gotta get some plants. I gotta do a lot of things. We'll get to it.
Skipper's Aquarium said, "I woke up at 10:30 a.m., then had to get her meds ready for the week."
Yeah. Good, man. Alright, so we did water change in the water change 25 testing. A water change in the 33 long, and we did a water change on this 125. So we're good today. Got a lot accomplished. Keep up on it. I'm gonna try and get down to that elite menagerie habitat some point this week. About grabbing those cyanodorsal. It in the high gear. Have to. Love these Denison barbs. Like they get like the sheen on their nose.
Skipper's Aquarium said, "Get our done."
Get her done. All right. We have the G-Pass meeting today. Room, hopefully. Fish, yeah. That feeling. Been not doing this for a while because StreamYard was keep kicking me out. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Again next week. Where to find me? Same channel, same place, time. You got any questions, comments? Leave them down below. Read all that stuff. You want to show me behind the scenes? There. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you're not. I'll see you all again next week, guys. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Take it easy. Bye.